Evening guys. Well, after a very long delay courtesy of Banggood, I finally have received my Powerplay by Immersion RC. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Powerplay, it's a DVR, but it's quite a good DVR. You know, it's got things like the H.264 encoding, which, you know, this is all about the bitrate and the encoding format that the data is stored as, and as a result it tends to capture things quite well. And even better, unlike most DVRs like your goggles, which will do 30 frames per second, this thing does 60 frames a second. The net result you get, in terms of DVR quality for an analog feed, you don't really get much better. It's good. It's the best you're going to get. So, happy days. I'm quite chuffed with it. Now, there are a few interesting features with this. And number one, you'll notice on here, you got one of these little battery packs, or a little battery display. So if I press that and I power it on, it will boot up and it shows little LCD display. There's not much to see because I don't have anything broadcasting or fed into it at the moment. But what's quite cool is actually a little DC out. And Immersion RC provided some cables that you can effectively clip this on a clip they provide to the side of your head and power your goggles with it, and it kind of hooks straight into the AV out on your goggles, and this effectively becomes your goggle battery. I think that's pretty clever. It works, but that's not how I'm going to use it. For myself, I'm kind of more interested in using it on a tracker, and you can see over here, if I grab my trusty tracker, I've actually just created a little 3D printed mount over here, and it goes like so and clips on, which I think is quite neat and effective and does the job. But that then does lead me to one of the small niggles, and it really is a small niggle with it, is, you know, for some reason there's no DC input. Now I know I can put the USB Type-C in and power it like that for a DC input, but it would have just been nice to be able to power it off my 3S LiPo on the side, plug it in with a jack and just forget about it, because, you know, in the tests I had on it today, after about an hour I was already on 50% battery utilization on this pack, and you know, to me that's just slightly inadequate, because if I go out for a full day flying, am I going to now just have to carry, you know, what effectively amount to some, let me pop this open, you can see we got some packs in here. And it's not 18650s, these are 18500s, which are a little bit smaller. So, you know, it's a small thing. I think in reality I'm probably going to modify this, and I'll design up a new base sort of cover here, and I'll just put a little 5-volt deck inside, tap onto pins, and job done. I'll DC power it myself anyway. But it would have been nice if it was there to start with. But hey, all up, it's a great little piece of kit. It provides me with a handy video display when it's on the tripod. I can actually look at the display and I can see what's going on. The colors are relatively crisp, and more importantly, the quality of the footage is good. Now, the footage I'm going to show you shortly, I think, try to ignore the fact that it is so great. Today was as poor a day to fly as they come. It was cold, it was dreary, it was misty, it was just it was awful, and we were all freezing after an hour. But the footage will still show you that the quality of what you get in the end is pretty good. And I'm looking forward to, well, let's wait for a sunny day and I can get some more DVR footage of something which is a little bit more colourful, because today was just a bit grey. So anyway, here's some footage for you. Hope you enjoy. Cheers guys.